And police in Fayetteville tonight are investigating after Friday's hours-long standoff that left a drug suspect and former police officer in the hospital. We want to bring in 4029's Robert Suhr. He's joining us live right now in Fayetteville with that story. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Paige. Good evening to you. Now, Fayetteville police tell me that Friday's events that took place over the course of about 6 hours was a very tense situation with hundreds of bystanders gathering to watch all of the proceedings. But tonight we know a lot more about the actual suspect, including that he is a former Lowell police officer.
This is 29-year-old Skylar Houston from Huntsville. He's currently in the hospital. He was arrested Friday for charges including theft, criminal conspiracy, and carrying a weapon. Houston was involved in a standoff with police Friday that lasted for more than 6 hours.
Fayetteville patrol officers responded to the McDonald's on Joyce Boulevard in reference to an individual that investigators were attempting to arrest. And when the investigators attempted to arrest that individual, they placed a gun to their head and threatened suicide if the officers arrested them.
What resulted was negotiations that eventually failed, forcing police to use other means that you can see here on your screen from video obtained by 4029 News.
The emergency response team deployed pepper ball and less lethal impact rounds, at which time the suspect or the individual fell to the ground, dropping the weapon. The individual then got right back up, grabbed the weapon again, and ran eastbound into an adjacent parking lot where there was a business.
Murphy adds that business had been full of people a short time earlier, so he says police had to deploy tasers and their firearms before getting him into custody. As with department policy, the two officers who fired their weapons, Officer John Hayden as well as Officer Chase Harris, are on administrative leave until the investigation wraps up. But Murphy says so far it looks like officers did just what they are supposed to do.
As the suspect tries to break into a business where there could be innocent people inside there, and there were innocent people in there just hours before, I think that the officers definitely acted in the best interest of themselves and the citizens in the area.
Now, ladies, Fayetteville police are being not surprisingly tight-lipped about the investigation as it is still ongoing. We do know that Houston remains in the hospital. We don't know which hospital yet. We also don't know his condition or exactly when he may be released. Live in Fayetteville, Robert Suhr, 4029 News.